30:30 a.m. Today's lead story. It has been confirmed. The flash in the sky seen over New York December 1st, 2013 was not a meteor. It was in fact a quasi-famous YouTube personality by the name of Djclyve. Witnesses to the incident claim the man, known for his reviews on the semi-popular anime program Ranma 1/2, profiled himself to death, rising up into the Earth's atmosphere and expelling energy in the form of a white-hot flame.
Now, folks, please turn off that rubbish. But I know everybody's thinking about our good friends perishing, but there comes a time to move on. Alright. So, welcome everyone to another meeting of Goofy Heads United. I am, of course, your host and moderator, Adelaide. With us, as always, is Ostromouse. Yo! And alongside, we have Tobias. Welcome back, Tobias.
Well, I don't know what I'm doing here. My head is not so odious as yours. My head is an immaculate work of art in the style of a Renee Bollinger.
Also returning is Onyx Binsbean. Say hello, Onyx.
Hello, Onyx!
But unfortunately, our old buddy Saljack is still awaiting his foot operation, so he is not able to join us in person, but rather via Skype. This is Saljack. Hello, Saljack.
When the fuck am I ever able to come over there? With the people of Bravo flipping a bill, I'll be waiting for this operation till the end of time.
Anyways, first order of business, I have some good news today. We are introducing a new member to our illustrious group. Need I remind you all, the man has a rather unusual head, so treat him the way you yourselves would like to be treated. Do not forget how sensitive you all were about your strange heads.
Speak for yourselves! I am a robust creature! And you, clinch poops, should construct an altar for me!
Yeah, clinch poop, writing that one down. I don't know about an altar, but I can do a ziggurat. I specialize in menthol!
Oh, you and your puns! Do be quiet, you insufferable rodent!
Now, this is not the time to argue. This is a wondrous occasion, our first new member in quite a while. Let me introduce you all to...
Hello.
Now, come on, guys, this isn't nice. Remember the pain and ridicule you felt when...
Oh, damn it, Sabretooth! This is different. I mean, at least our heads make sense. I've got a mouse head, Tobias has a bird head, Saljack has a snake head.
Don't fucking remind me.
And what the hell is he supposed to be? He looks like, I don't know, he kind of reminds me of something.
I do apologize for the gross unprofessionalism of my cohorts. This is not the way things work on the regular. I'd like to welcome you to our club, and I'm sure you'll find this a home away from home.
Thank you, mister. Or is that Mrs. Adelaide?
And in Goofy Heads United, it is customary for a new member to tell a brief story about his or her life so we can get to know a little bit more about you and help you become more acclimated to our group.
Yeah, I told a story about how I killed a hooker and buried her in the Las Vegas desert. No you didn't.
New member, if you please. The floor is yours.
My name is Occhan.
Occhan? Shouldn't that be pronounced Occhan?
Or Occhan, whatever.
No, it's pronounced Occhan!
You might be right, and I don't know.
You don't know how to pronounce your own name?
For God's sakes, let the man tell his story!
This is going well so far. So, to start, are any of you familiar with Ukiyo Kuonji? The owner and head cook of Okonomiyaki Uchans and master of martial arts Okonomiyaki?
Oh, yeah, I know of her. Hot piece of ass, and she rocked those tights before they were a thing.
Well, I'm friends with her.
Quit bragging!
She and I were friends all our young lives. We both loved cooking okonomiyaki. In fact, I own my own restaurant, Okonomiyaki Heracles. Well, one day I came upon a magical instrument which would bring my business to the next level. The cursed spatula. Whomever would dare clasp this holy artifact in his or her hand would be forced to hold it indefinitely. The only way to let go of it is to use it perfectly. When used correctly, it does its job well. Better than well, I'd say, hence the temptation to use it. But when used wrong, the cursed spatula rebels. It shoots lasers angrily at the user. It violently destroys the fruits of his labor. It forces the holder's hand, yanking him with supernatural force, wrecking anything and anyone in its path.
So, to avoid this, one would need construct perfect okonomiyaki every time.
No, not quite.
But that makes no sense.
Because the cursed spatula is actually an iron.
A what?
An iron, you know, for pressing wrinkles out your clothes.
So, what you're saying is an item called the cursed spatula is not a spatula, it's an iron, and that is supposed to make sense.
That is the dumbest shit I ever heard.
I concur!
But it looks like a spatula, that's how it got its name. Anyway, I had the cursed spatula and I wasn't using it quite right.
To iron your clothes.
Right, and you know, linens for the tables and things, and stop interrupting, so... Anyway, the spatula rained its wrath upon me to the point where I was a smoldering body clinging for life. I grabbed the phone and called my friend Ukyo. I was groggy at the time, but from what she tells me, the only words I was able to croak out were, "Cursed spatula." So she came over, along with this guy in a red shirt named Ranma and his fiancée Akane. As I explained to them the situation, Ranma came upon the spatula.
The iron?
The spatula!
Tobias, be nice.
And it forced a fist around it in his hand. Now Ranma was stuck holding it until he could figure out how to fulfill its purpose perfectly. But the kicker, he thought it was a spatula.
I wonder why he'd think that!
He thought it was a spatula! And he kept trying to use it to make okonomiyaki. So the thing was raining fire in his face, left and right, dragging him all around town, eventually getting a few of his friends involved, and let me tell you, they were none too pleased. But Ranma kept wrongfully working on his okonomiyaki. At one point he was all like, "There's no seaweed in here. That's gotta be the problem." Oh, that was a fun day. What an idiot. He had no idea.
Hey, I don't get something. If you can't let go of the spatula unless you iron your clothes perfectly, how was it that Ranma found you laying burnt to a crisp and not holding the spatula?
If I can call to your attention Exhibit A, the photo of myself the way they found me, you will clearly see that's me with the spatula resting on a fabric, meaning that I was able to press the fabric and hence let go of it.
Okay, then why are you misusing it in the first place?
I must have gotten it mixed up with my other spatulas.
You keep it with your other spatulas?
Well, I work in an okonomiyaki restaurant. It would be easy to...
No excuse! Why wouldn't you be keeping that thing in a safe or a glass case? Because you're a moron! And also, you said you can't let go of the spatula unless you use it properly?
I'm ironing the fabric, yes!
Well, look at that photo again! You're burning it! Is that the proper way to use an iron?
I don't know, I told you I was groggy.
Plot hole! And what kind of a story was that? You were barely involved at all! You sat on your flat derriere the whole time whilst your cohorts did all the work!
And you were a f***ing not telling Ranma right away what was up.
Stop ganging up on me!
Oh! I just figured out what his head looks like! Would that be a spatula, or should I say an iron? No! He looks like that Chop Chop Master Onion from Parappa the Rapper! Kick, punch, it's all in the mind! If you want to test me, I'm sure you'll find the things of teacher!
Adelaide! I don't think this club is for me. I resign.
No, Occhan, please reconsider.
My name is Occhan!
And with that, I think we should wrap up this meeting early. You fellows ought to be ashamed of yourselves.
I'm not ashamed one bit. That little turd isn't one of us. His story was crap. He had a bad attitude. Nothing about him made sense. And I've eaten at that okonomiyaki Heracles, and I thought it was pedestrian at best.
Say goodbye, Ostromouse.
Goodbye, Ostromouse.
Say goodbye, Tobias.
Don't you dare ever tell me what to do again!
Say goodbye, Onyx.
Goodbye, Onyx! I'll tell you what, that Lindsay Wagner, now she had goodbye, Onyx.
And say goodbye, Saljack.
Go f*** your mother.
And this is your good friend, Adelaide, saying, this has been a Ranma 1/2 character profile.
Guys? Is this Goofy Heads United? Come on, I know you're in there! This is the right place. It's gotta be the right place! Come on, open the door! I want to be in your club! Oh, come on, man!